It is the 10th of May, 2023. And what do we have before us? Well, it's interesting, right? This is a piece of history in a lot of ways. We're going to look at it. So let's open it up and see what we have here, right? And it is. It's cool. The Jeep board, 15 games and 10 puzzles. Reason, well, we're going to look and maybe we can see a little bit. Do not lose, I like this right here. Do not lose this instruction book. It is an essential part of the game board. Absolutely true. This is from 1943, as you see, copyright date there. And it's going to tell you, this pocket-sized board has been designed exclusively for men in the service. It is complete with pegs and this instruction book. The novel time tape to be fastened around the player's leg enables the games to be played in cramped quarters where table space is not available or in the open field. Now, that's the cool part. That's kind of the cool part about this game. First of all, it's from World War II, and the idea that I've been doing research and been doing some early research on a book I plan to write on war game history, right? And this came up. I was doing early war games, and we'll get into it in a minute. Early war games previous to tactics. So, and I found this, and this is pretty common. You can find it, but it's presumably called the Jeep board, so you can, so it can be played in a Jeep or any other place, right? And it's cool because it's a double-sided board. Look like a checkerboard, and then another board, a little different. Then you got this right here to be tied around your leg. That's the tying tape they're talking about, tied around your leg, so you can play the games. And in this pouch, coming off the side here, we've got pegs. 39 pegs, I do believe, is what it came with, and I do believe what I have here. And we got these pegs, right? Different colored pegs for different things. So, why do I include this in war games? Well, believe it or not, there's some abstract war games within, right? So, you got a lot of different games. Checkers, obviously. Rear guard. That sounds a little war gamey. 2 players, 12 pegs each. They're, again, kind of abstract, but still. Fort. There you go. Fort. 2 players, 6 pegs each. Object to occupy the opponent's 2 forts or jump all his men. All right. Very cool. 8 abreast. Another game. Turk check. Cribbage board. Just a plain old cribbage board. Egypt, another. And Baker's Dozen. Those are just abstract games. Crisscross, same way. 5 peg. Tat-toe. Tic-tac-toe. No diagram necessary. Go peg. Peg-tat-toe. 20 waves and 2 marines. Another kind of wargamey thing. And we got, again, abstract, but still, we're dealing with war. We're dealing with things like that. Foxhole. Then double cross. The following pages contain diagrams and instructions of puzzles which can be worked as indicated by an individual or small group. We got solitaire games, right? Rookie. 8 gobs. Square circle. Border patrol. Look at that. A border patrol 7-man charge. There you go. It's a solitaire game. Four men charge. A solitaire game. All right. It whacks in a sergeant. Count off. Starboard cross. and 32 peg puzzle. So all of those games there, 15, they're calling games usually a 2-player thing, and the puzzle, the 1-player thing. Although, look, just very cool how it's done. If it was hanging off your leg, the peg pouch would be right there, and the cool part about this, the idea that this could have been used during World War II, in the say June 6, 1944, around that area, right? Around that time, right? And the reason I say all that is just because, man, servicemen in the field. It's one of those things. Games. Got a story about that. In Iraq, there was one particular young Marine who was gearing up to go on patrol. And this fella, he was told to take his night vision, although probably wouldn't be using it, but take them night vision goggles anyways, just in case. This old boy didn't take it. His excuse was he wanted the room because he wanted to take his Game Boy. Now this, and wouldn't you know who won the pony? He needed those night vision goggles later, and that's kind of what we're seeing here. Not that somebody, didn't gear up right, but that's kind of what. Look how small that is, man. Look how small that is, and that is, that could fit in a lot of places, and you could take it with you. You just need your leg. Play another player. Look at here. You guys have showing you how to strap it to you for a serviceman right there. And you got a few abstract war games or little battle games in there. I think this is extremely cool. And one of those things I've ran across a bunch of stuff that we'll talk about later on the channel. Ran across a lot of stuff that's pretty common that I was unaware of. So if you think of any games that are kindly like this, or even rarer than that, let me know, and we'll see what we come up with. This is just me going on a deep dive and that digging through war game history, right? And this is very cool. Very cool. Speaking of Iraq, if you want to, you can check out my latest war game book, Friday Night at Fallujah, by Brent Campbell. It's a D66 war game book, obviously. You can get that on Amazon, $6.50. Best money you ever spent for something like a war game. So that's it for today, folks. Again, I think this is incredibly cool. And I'm going to be bringing you more stuff that I was completely unaware of. You can find these. You can find that on one of these on eBay for, $20-something or so on. It's not that expensive. It's a common thing, but it's just cool to have. And man, it's a neat little thing. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Talk to you later. Bye-bye now.